What's up, guys? This is Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I wanted to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, and the broader markets. Just know that I am not a financial planner. So look at this white trend line right here on the bottom. Let me actually change the color and make this yellow. So look at the yellow line right here. SPY bounced, bounced, and now we're bouncing again off this yellow line. I mentioned that SPY needs to reclaim. It had to reclaim at 668. If we hold above 668, we're looking for a temporary bounce in the markets. And right now we're favoring upside as long as we hold above 668. We came back up to fill the gap, and SPY is back in the green as the market's seeing a V-shaped recovery. Now I want to see if SPY could hold at 672. If we hold this, I think we could be going for 676 next. But if we fail and we end up losing 668, we could turn right back down. As of right now, we're holding support, so we're favoring the upwards direction. Let's see if 672 holds by the time we close, and then we're looking for 676. On the triple Q, we reclaimed this level right here. So see this trend line. There's a white trend line acting as support. We bounced and bounced and bounced and bounced off of this, but then this time we came below this. And instead of bouncing off the trend line, we actually formed a double bottom here. So if you want to be bearish, you want to see us lose 605. I think if we close below 605, it's not going to be the best of signs. But as long as we're above 605 now, we're going to be favoring more upside for essentially 612 and then 617 on the QQQ. We're favoring a bounce and more upside. On the IWM Russell 2000, we're doing a decent job at holding up, at least thus far. I also want to mention that from what we're doing, as long as we hold above 236, we're going to be favoring an attempt for 238, if not the 240 area. But for now, there's going to likely be more upside potential, at least for the time being. So for now, we're looking more bullish as long as you don't lose 233. I think that the IWM is looking for a bounce for the 240 area. On ES, we're looking decent, nice double bottom, but I want to see us hold above this level. 67.50, I'd like to see us hold above that. If we do, we're going to be favoring 67, 80, 87 or so. But if we lose 67.50, we could turn back down. Hopefully we have a bounce here after forming a wick, and we could be looking for an attempt for 6,800 next. NQ is bouncing. I want to see us hold above 25,000. If we hold that, we could be attempting for 25,300. If 25,000 fails, though, we could turn back down. As long as we're above that, we're favoring the upwards direction. I think we're looking quite good. Bitcoin bounced off the psychological 95,000. Now we could be looking for an attempt to get back up to 98,000. Tesla's a monster. We did get a massive dump only to bounce. It's making a comeback right now. We're back around the 400 area. We're going to be favoring 410 and then basically 415 next. These are the levels I called out yesterday. So even though we dumped hard, we're now bouncing very strongly on Tesla. On Nvda, we dumped. Now we're bouncing. We're looking for an attempt for 190, then 192. I do see us going a bit higher for now, and we'll see if we hold. Appl's bouncing, looking for one resistance at 275. Palantir is looking bullish, favoring 179 as our target. AMD is going to be favoring 255 as our target as long as 250 breaks. Coinbase is going to be favoring essentially this resistance to be breaking at 290. If that breaks, we're looking for essentially 298. Amazon has a divergence. We're going to be looking for an attempt for 240 and 241. And then 242.5 is our targets. We look bullish. Meta has a bullish divergence. We're going to be favoring essentially 617 as our target. Google has a nice looking double bottom. We're going to be favoring 280 and 283 as our targets. There's upside potential. And Microsoft is favoring 510 as resistance and 512.77 for more upside. We're looking bullish for the time being. The VIX is also rejecting, but keep in mind that even though it's rejecting, there is the possibility of an inverse head and shoulders, so it might temporarily dip towards the 19s before it tries to bounce. So 19.19 could be tested on the VIX, but then we're going to see if it bounces afterwards. But regardless of that, the market looks bullish. We're going to likely continue to pump. We're looking strong for now, and we're going to see how well SPY holds up as time goes on. So with that being said, I thank you all so much for listening. For now, the market's looking bullish, nice bounce, and we're favoring more upside on SPY and the QQQ as long as the key levels I call out end up holding. So that being said, I wish you all nothing but the best, and I thank you all so much for listening. Please have an awesome rest of your guys' days. I'll be back very, very soon with another update. Until then, I wish you all the best, and peace out.